Hello everyone, today we'll be discussing secondary storage, the needs and uses of it, and some more stuff.
Yes, so what is secondary storage?
Well, secondary storage refers to the storage of data that isn't accessed as much as the primary storage or RAM.
And is it non-volatile or volatile?
It's non-volatile.
What does that mean?
Basically, it keeps whatever is stored inside it, even after it loses power.
Okay, what are the different types of secondary storage?
Well, there's CDs, hard disk drives, solid-state drives, USB or flash drives, and optical and magnetic storage mediums.
Why would someone use secondary storage?
It's because the RAM in a computer loses its data when the computer is turned off, whereas secondary storage doesn't. So if you wanted to keep a document containing work to finish later, you'd keep it in secondary storage rather than RAM.
So secondary storage is more useful than primary storage. What are the advantages and disadvantages?
There's a couple of factors that determine whether secondary storage is more useful than primary storage. Devices like USB drives and CDs are slower than primary storage, but they can store significantly larger amounts of data.
So, I'd choose primary storage for speed, but secondary storage for larger amounts of data.
In short, yes.
What else?
Well, the downside of secondary storage is that it's prone to data loss, from stuff like hardware failure and or damage.
So, does that mean primary storage is more reliable overall?
Not necessarily overall. For example, secondary storage is more reliable at storing data over long periods of time, which isn't primary storage's strong point.
So, I'd want to use secondary storage for long-term storage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so portability. What is it?
Portability refers to how easy it is to move a device without decreasing its performance, or damaging any internal components.
Okay, so if I wanted a computer that I could take on holiday with me, that I could do my work on, would I choose something like a laptop?
Yes, you could even take a tablet with you instead, with lots of cores within its processor, if you're only really planning on working on it.
Okay, sounds good.
If you wanted to, for example, play games as well as work and compute, you'd be better off taking a laptop than a tablet, as laptops are typically more performant when gaming and computing.
Nice. Now let's talk about costs and budgets. So if I wanted to buy a gaming PC instead of a laptop, one would cost much more than the other.
How much more are we talking?
Well, we're talking £850 to £1,200, as that's the average cost for a gaming PC compared to an average laptop, which its price can vary from £500 to £750.
That's a lot more than I expected. Well, that's everything.
Thank you for listening.